The Solitary Reaper by William Wordsworth. Behold her, single in the field, yon solitary highland lass, reaping and singing by herself. Stop here, or gently pass. Alone she cuts and binds the grain, and sings a melancholy strain. Oh, listen, for the vale profound is overflowing with the sound. No nightingale did ever chaunt more welcome notes to weary bands of travelers in some shady haunt among Arabian sands. A voice so thrilling, never heard in springtime from a cuckoo bird, breaking the silence of the seas among the farthest Hebrides. Will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow for old, unhappy, far-off things and battles long ago. Or is it some more humble lay, familiar matter of today, some natural sorrow, loss, or pain that has been and may be again? Whatever the theme, the maiden sang, as if her song could have no ending. I saw her singing at her work, and over the sickle bending, I listened motionless and still, and as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart bore. Long after it was heard no more. Alright, so this poem is set up in 4 stanzas, and it has a iambic tetrameter, mainly 7 to 8 syllables per line. Yeah. Vocabulary words. We have yawn. Yawn means being that or those over there. Veil is hail and farewell. Hebrides is a group of islands off the coast of Scotland, since the setting of the poem is in Scotland. Plaintive is expressing sorrow or melancholy. Lass is a young woman, unmarried. The lass in this poem is the woman in the field reaping the grass. A nightingale is a brownish European songbird. The speaker's attitude / tone is awe and admiration. Like, for example, I listened motionless and still, and as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I bore. Long after it was heard no more. So, like, the speaker is in awe. He's overwhelmed. He's taking her singing in. Literary devices on lines 15 and 16. We have a hyperbole, breaking the silence of the seas among the farthest Hebrides. And on lines 13 and 14, we have a metaphor, a voice so thrilling, never was heard in springtime from a cuckoo bird. The woman's voice is being compared to a cuckoo bird because a cuckoo bird is known to have a beautiful singing voice. Imagery. There's imagery all over the poem. Like, for example, as I mounted up the hill, the highland, yon solitary highland lass, beyond her in a single field. Although as she cuts vines and grain, which shows that she's reaping, cutting the grass and grain. The overall theme of the Solitary Reaper is the power of the human mind. The power of the imagination to transform common and everyday events into representations of larger reality. And we also have man and woman in the natural world. We see in this poem a woman in the middle of a field, reaping, absorbing nature, and singing in her native Scottish language. In many of William Wordsworth poems, nature is a big theme. And one more. Also, for the power of the human mind, Wordsworth is a spectator watching her reap, and he just imagines. He imagines so Wordsworth is taking back her beautiful voice and relating it to what he's experienced in the past. As he listened motionless and still and mountain held the music in my heart I bore, long after it was heard no more. He compares it to one of the most beautiful voices he ever heard in his life, and just taken back of the overall appearance of the young lady.